Hey guys, hello and welcome to this video where I would be teaching you some basic of C, and we would be solving problems and learning C at the same time, because I think that learning theory is not important, where is not enough unless and until you practice the things. So we would be starting. I am using VS Code as my editor ID. You can use anything. You can use code blocks, Turbo, C++, or anything. But I prefer VS Code because I've been doing coding at, on this editor for since a very long time, and I love this editor. So let's start. I'll just tell you how you can create new files. Like I've already opened this, so you won't see how it looks at the first. So this is how it looks for the first time. You can go and new file, start new file, text file, built-in text file, and then you'd use shortcuts Control S. I prefer using shortcuts because I love them. So we'll just write as first one dot C. Never forget this dot C because this is important. It tells our editor that in which language we are doing our code or writing our code. Like for C, when you are doing C++, you use dot cpp. If you are doing HTML, so you use dot html. So this is how our editor knows what we are doing. So this is done. We'll start with some basics like how to declare variables. The variables are something that stores a unknown value, or when you take your inputs from the user, those inputs you save in variables, or you predefine variables like a is equals to 4. You declare variables as constants, or you can do many things with variables. So I'll just tell you how to declare an variable. This is integer type variable. I'll declare it as a. Again, I'll declare the second variable as float if VS Code suggests me many things. And if you want to use a bigger number, so you can store it as double. Just go and double. And for characters like A, B, C, D, and some stuff like that, you can use char. You can save char as L. I'll save char as L. And for string, you can save string in arrays or pointers. You can save string in many different ways, but I personally prefer saving string as an array. So I save string as char t, and I'll give it as an array of, let's say, 100 characters, and we'll just close it. So this is how you save your program, and you can comment it out by using slashes. Like if I do this double slash, my editor won't, when I'll run this program, this won't be read by the editor. So how, and I'll comment out all the program, and we'll just dive into our writing our first program. That is, I'll use boilerplate code. So you might ask me, what is this, what is that? So this is a library function. Include this is this give this stdio.h allows us to take inputs from the user and allows us to give outputs. And this mat.h, this helps us doing many functions, many mathematical functions. So how I used a boilerplate code. So you might be wondering, how did I just did that. So you'll go to settings, you'll go for user snippets and search for c.json over there. C.json, I already did that, so you can see that. And this is how you write a snippet. You might be wondering how. So yeah, I can change here its name, like to C boilerplate code to, we can go to C code. So whenever I type, we'll change its name to something funny. Okay, we'll change its name to funny. So this is my snippet, and we'll add something or subtract something from here. Don't worry if you don't have this already in your, what do you say, editor. Yeah, I guess that's done. We use backslash t for shifting or giving a space or shifting tabs, and this dollar one is where your cursor is when you use this. So we'll just see if this is working or not. You have to save this. I'll do control S, and you have saved this c.json successfully. You have saved that. I was just searching for a word to say, and we'll type fu, funny, and yeah, here we go. You can see that where I've written that dollar one sign, our cursor is over there, and uh, backslash t, the tabs are shifted. So these are use of this, and there was one more you could see, backslash n. What this backslash n does is it gives space in when we print something. Like if I go like we'll do something funny. Yeah, and we'll save this. You can see now there's no space or line gap between these two things, but still here a gap will come. I'll just add fu and then y funny again, and you can see this again the same, but completely see that I've not given any uh, line space in between. So what does this backslash n does is it adds a new line whenever you're using a code, whenever you're writing something, to make it, to beautify it, you can add this backslash n into your code to beautify it. Yeah, that's about it. And just we'll write a code. We'll just comment this thing out and this much, and we'll write a code in, we'll declare some integer that is, and we'll give this value as 4, let's say, and then we'll print it printf printf. We'll give colons and percentage d. Just make sure you know how to write. You write like this and then print it. It'll take some time to compile that because we are doing it for the first time. We'll just make it bigger. Yeah, you can see that we have successfully executed our first program, and it says 4. Yeah, some people make their first program as hello world, so let's just do it that way. you know we'll do this hello world program because this is tradition, how programmers make their first program. All programmers start their program with hello world. So let's just, and this is done. Yeah, we successfully executed our first program, hello world. No, it wasn't our first program. Our first program was to print 4, but still it's okay. So that's done. We'll just comment this thing out. I'll provide you this all these files in the description box, so you can go and check that out. So let's just make a program. We'll write a question. Yeah, program to add two numbers. So let's make this. We'll get our boilerplate code. It's not boilerplate code. It's funny. I don't know why I've named that. So let's just add two numbers. We'll declare an int a comma b. These are our two integers, and we just want to print them. So we'll go. I'll just make this a little bigger. How do I do that? Okay. Yeah, I made that little bigger. So we'll declare A as 7 and B B as 45, and we'll add these two numbers. So we'll declare one more int as sum. Oh, we just forgot comma, that will show error. Sum and is equal to A plus B and semicolon. Don't forget the semicolons because they are important. This shows that our line is समाप्त. So let's just print this. Printf percentage d sum. Add semicolon and we'll try to run this. And this is our answer. We'll just minimize this one, and you can see our program has returned us the value named 52. So you can also do same this you can also run the same program in different way, like rnt if printf and we'll percentage d, but this time you'll add these two numbers over here, a plus b. So yeah, we'll try if this works or not. Oh, we haven't added. I told you that you need to add \n to make that your readability of your program, to give that readability to your program. I must say that \n, and let's just, oh, make sure you don't mess things up like me, because this won't work. We need to add this \n over here or in front of this. Okay, so we'll add this in front of this firstly, and then I'll show you how we do that. I just yeah. I am just nervous right now, so that's why I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, this happens. Yeah, you can see that there's two lines, and we can also add this \n over here. So yeah, this would this would give us two-line difference in our program. So yeah, you can see that there is a two-line difference in our program. So this was our first proper program of, with some logic. So you can, the same way you can subtract them, like I'll subtract them minus, applying minus over here, and we'll go. This is 52 and this is minus 38. You can see that our program is running absolutely correct. And yeah, this is how you do and if you want to multiply these two numbers, you will go like this, multiply the program using that star mark. I don't know what's that called, but yeah, the star program is working correctly. You can check that out on Google. And division also, I'm sorry, yeah, you can also divide those numbers, but the answer would be 0. Yeah, the answer would be 0 because it returns integer value and returns integer value if you did. So these were all our arithmetic operations on end data types, and in the next video I'll share about float and other data types. So till then, thank you very much for watching, and hope you liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you very much.